1:46 left in the fourth quarter. There's Brown with the three. And another three for Detroit.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's
rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Nifty move. And Griffin slams it in.
Power and explosion. That's Griffin's edge.
Brunson with a clean look. The three-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
And just so sure of himself, like he just knew that was going in.
The shake. And Griffin slams it in.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one. Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Substitution for Detroit. Paul Pierce. Jimmy Butler. Louisville foul call. Jalen Brunson. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Detroit, Jimmy Butler.
The free throw drops for Butler.
Well, when you talk about Butler, his toughness is what comes to mind first. This guy plays hard every second he's out there. A throwback type of play.
Jalen Brunson.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Drains the three-pointer.
That's nice awareness from Butler. Didn't focus too much on the scoring, kicking it out instead.
Thompson outside. And Brunson has it in the corner. Out of bounds. Louisville takes possession.
Coming out of the floor for Detroit, number 32, Blake Griffin.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a critical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Coaches, from an offensive standpoint as well, they were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time. The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. And tonight, it'll be Houston going up against Louisville. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Houston. Here's Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
Bull rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel. And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. And so it's Houston with it. Louisville getting their last shot to go.
And this is a shot Simmons has to make on a consistent basis. Encouraging to see him willing and making that one.
And Jordan throws it down.
Oh, the spinorama. Do you know what kind of athlete you have to be to pull off that 360?
Oh, remarkable, Greg. Truly remarkable. And there's the foul that goes on Jimmy Butler.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Here's Simmons. For three. And another three for Houston.
And when you don't respect Simmons' jumper, he'll hurt you with it. So smooth.
Well, that block was all about position. Being in the right place at the right time.
Count it. And so Simmons will bring it up for Houston. Trying it in. And then Simmons slams it in.
And this is Simmons at his best. When this kid is attacking the rim, he is tough to contain.
Pass to Adebayo. Double team on Adebayo. Butler. And Bull sends it back. Here's Bull. And another three for Houston.
In order to win games, you gotta hit the jump.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And if you look at what he's done over the last 2 years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Here's Fall. Here's Bull. And it's Bull slamming it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Simmons after the made shot from Michael Jordan. And it's Simmons penetrating. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Now, here's Adebayo. Here's the three. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Signature move by Butler. He's a slasher by nature. Really goes hard to the cup.
And we knew Holmgren could get up there, but wow, he put some spice on that one.
And Jordan slams it home.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Good try by Simmons. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And so it's Houston. Bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Houston.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Louisville. They trail by 7. A 3-ball. Hands it from downtown. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Louisville. And the dunk by Bull.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Banchero for 3. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
And again, it's Louisville converting.
The assertiveness, wasting no time off the catch.
And here's Simmons for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Simmons got 19 points.
Scoring was maybe the only question about Simmons coming into the league, and now proving the doubters wrong about that.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Yao. And it's Houston on the break. Nowitzki gets a wide-open look. And another 3 for Houston.
And few big men can shoot it like Nowitzki.
Right side, SGA. Knocks down the step-back J. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Houston leading by 5. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona.
No one near Olajuwon as he lets it go. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. .144 left to play in the first half. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 5 points in the game. SGA with the throwdown.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
We've got 1:23 left in the first half of basketball. The 3. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
3 points.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Nowitzki with it. Now SGA defending. And the shot is good from Nowitzki.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Louisville.
DeMar DeRozan.
And the basket by DeRozan.
This is where DeRozan makes his living, such an excellent mid-range shooter.
Pass to Edey. Olajuwon with the rebound.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
And not even giving the D a chance there. Banchero just too quick.
Now, here's Banchero. Nothing on the board. Over in the corner, Banchero. Offline with his 3. It's Nowitzki on the wing. With 2 seconds left, and it goes down 2 points. Nowitzki's got 7 points in the game. Hakeem Olajuwon has been leading the charge for Louisville. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. Right back after this break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Now Butler. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Houston trails by 6. Here's Banchero. Hasn't made one yet. From deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to Louisville. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with a spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
And here is Butler. After Paolo Banchero made that last three-pointer. Bucket is good.
Butler is smart and knows to take what you give him. If the mid-range is open, he'll take it.
Here's Banchero for 3. And another 3 for Houston.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. There's the pick. From past the arc. It's sent back by Edey. And so it's Louisville with it. It's a 3-point game. 4 on the clock. Louisville needs to get off a shot. Giannis, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Louisville leading by 3. Outside Butler. Lets it go with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's an encouraging sign from Butler. He's a capable three-point shooter. He's just very selective.
Sinks the triple.
Oh, what a basket. No doubt from deep.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Banchero. 6 points for him. Here's Yao. And finished off by Yao.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And finished off by Banchero.
And how about the showmanship from Banchero, letting us know what he can do out there.
Now here's Butler. 7 points in the game. Traps in the tray.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Over to the wing. Here's Edey. Good on the 3-point shot. Edey's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, that's a terrific pass by the big fella. Banchero is adding that element to his game as his career progresses.
impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Louisville out in front, up by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Houston. Pass to Yao. Takes the 3. Drills it from outside.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
They've played with a lot of heart to get back in this, and now they've got the other side on their heels with the game winding down. Okay, Mr. DeRozan. DeMar still got some bounce left.
Banchero looking around. Picked off by Banchero.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. To the paint. Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by SGA.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
Here we go, one-on-one. And Ball sends it back. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And so Griffin will bring it up for Houston to take the lead. And there's the 3. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Houston.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And another difference maker for them has been their opportunistic defense. They are really piling up the steals in this one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. DeRozan shoots the 3. Cleared away by Ball.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
You have got to be kidding.
And talk about taking things in your own hands. Screen by Jordan. Here's Banchero. Fires a 3. Down it goes for 3.
He better get used to these late game scenarios. Banchero getting a nice taste of it right there.
And that's a foul called on Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Griffin looking it over. Takes the 3. Trained from outside.
And that 3 was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up. And how about the killer pool of Olajuwon? Loves to put the team on his back when the game gets tight.
Here's Katie. Following the score by Hakeem Olajuwon. 5 on the clock. And there's the drive. Banchero vacuums it in.
Houston foul. He tried to get spicy until he whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It misses. Here's Durant. It's good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
some feel stressed. Gilgeous Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
And it's Houston's ball. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game.
Hakeem Olajuwon. First personal foul. Third
He
team
hits the
foul.
first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Houston. Taco Fall. 2 shots.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
For 3. With the tip. Ah, he parachutes in. For the putback.
And the defense has to be sure to box out Durant, or he'll punish you on that offensive glass.
So we see Houston taking the W here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. But once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for everyone here at 2K Sports, Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And it's going to be Louisville off the tip. From deep, onto the Kumbo. It's good. From long range.
Well, if you follow Giannis's career, you know how much work he's put into extending his.
You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
Now here's Thompson, following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Thompson surveying the floor. And stolen by Jordan. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's E. Over in the corner, Gasol. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
And I really like to see Gasol go up with the shot immediately after getting the pass. Shows how much confidence he has in himself.
Now, here is Elijah Walker. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go.
And you could just tell he was feeling it. A very assertive shot at the arc.
Louisville, no good that time either.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Now E. And he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And so here's Albuquerque. Louisville getting their last shot together. Pippen with the bucket.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and he is good to go. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Pippen. Off target with his 3. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Louisville. They trail by 6.
Well, that's not just from beyond the arc. That's from a whole different region.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Kicks it out to Giannis. Louisville passing it around. Pass to Gilmore. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And not every big guy can make that play. Adebayo has the patience and awareness to do so.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Louisville trails by 4. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And as much as he loves to get to the rim, Butler is more than comfortable with the Jimmy.
Here's Thompson. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Albuquerque leads by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Ball with it. Launches it from deep. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Ball no good.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Showing off another part of his game. Okay, DJ. Nice to see him knock down that shot.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And here's DeRozan following Lonzo Ball's three. Pass to Jordan. Over in the corner, Banchero. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Banchero's got himself on the board with three there. Dunked by Jordan.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
Now, here's Ball. Gasol on the wing. Gasol on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Gasol's got 6 points.
There's so much versatility to Gasol's game, including the soft touch from distance.
Well, that's a smart shot right there. I like how he let the play develop naturally.
Now, here's Ball. A three ball. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
3 points.
Zero hesitation at the arc. Ball truly believes in his ability to shoot the three.
Left side, Jordan. Pass to SGA. And here's Elijah for three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Ball from long range. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Banchero is a willing passer, a trait you love to see in a young star.
Again, Ball missing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's Pippen in the corner. Back to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Albuquerque needs to get a shot off here. This all no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And the basket by DeRozan.
Well, DeRozan is a big-time scorer. Off the dribble, off the catch, he can do it all.
First personal foul. First team foul.
16 seconds left now here in the second.
Coaches love when their defenders put forth that kind of effort.
Albuquerque again can't hit it. A wide open look here for DeRozan. And it falls over the rim and in.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Louisville out in front, up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Albuquerque trails by 4. Here's Knippel. Pass to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. The shot comes out. Puts up a deep 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Now Knippel. 3-pointer. Hits it from 3-point range. Knippel's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting with the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
That's too easy for Antetokounmpo. This D's going to have to push him further from the basket. Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
Hey guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Pass to Butler. Over Knippel. Just 5 to shoot. Jordan backs for 2. The kick outside to Butler. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
He may not take a lot of threes, but we know Butler is more than capable of knocking them down.
Knippel with the bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Knippel. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Thompson. For the tie. Thompson gets it inside.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got 9.
Well, in terms of points per attempt, the corner 3 is one of the most efficient shots in the game.
Pass to Gilmore. Giannis right side. And here is Butler. He's got 5. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Such nice work from Butler off the bench.
And as it goes out of bounds, Albuquerque able to keep the ball here. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Knippel with it. Shaq in the high post. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. And he gets it to go from the corner.
And it's been so much fun watching Adebayo up his game, making himself into a star and a big part of this offense.
Tipped away. And stolen by Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. leading by 5. Outside DeRozan. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns.
Anthony Towns.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Louisville with it. DeRozan in the corner. That's good, and SGA with the assist. DeRozan's got the lead up to 8 now for Louisville. Sinks the three-pointer. Olajuwon's got his first 3 points of the game. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Louisville.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible. What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Gilgeous Alexander. And the 3 misses. Albuquerque trails by 14. No good there. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
14 points, their largest lead in the game. Here's Banchero. And he does not hit. Shaquille O'Neal. Oh, he hits the deep 3.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Banchero. What a response. Hitting a 3 of their own.
It's always a good sign when Banchero is hitting the 3. He's working to become more consistent out there.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Jordan pulls it down.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
It's off.
Well, that's part of his role. With great size, they rely on him to help control the ball.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea just giving themselves a little bit of a break. They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point,
Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you along for this 2K Sports presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Here we go. And it's going to be Louisville off the tip. Out to the wing. And here's Adebayo out. outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, his shot has come such a long way, and now it's a big part of Bam's repertoire.
And Brunson throws it down hard.
Good to see him playing downhill like this, moving forward with purpose.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Maxey really just does everything for his team, a selfless young player.
Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Well, eyes up the floor, keeping the defense honest with that ball movement.
And Brunson gets it to go.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Gilmore. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Paul Gasol.
That's an aggressive move, catching the defender a little out of position.
At the line for 2.
And so he hits both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
From deep, Brunson. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Butler from outside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Butler's got 5 now.
Not necessarily a staple of Butler's game, but there, reminding the defense, he can drain it to deep.
Now here's and he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Here's Brunson. Here we go. And Brunson throws it down hard.
As athletic a move you're going to see right there. Unreal.
How about the hang time on that thing? Wow.
There's that fiery attitude of Butler's showing up the defense.
And stolen by Jordan.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Brunson. And stolen by Butler. Adebayo throws it down.
The hands of Butler are so active on defense. He disrupts the play and turns it in to a transition opportunity.
Now here's he's got 6.
Good job there of going on the attack and putting pressure on the rim.
Butler, here we go. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, Butler was breaking them down off the dribble. That was pretty.
Pass to Maxey. "15 seconds left here in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. It's stolen by Adebayo. And he sinks. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And along with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, this is Kevin Harlan. the Raptors off the tip. Here's Yao. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. On the wing, Jordan. Got a piece of it.
Gotta love a guard like Knipple that can use his length as a weapon defensively.
And stolen by Yao. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Banchero. It's deflected.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
Now that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
Here's Banchero. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. Pass to Knipple. Knipple slams it in.
That's an emphatic message from Knipple, letting everyone know he's arrived.
And talking to Knipple, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
And here's Bosch bringing it up for the Raptors. It's a three-point game.
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Jordan outside. Back to Butler. It's good from long range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not to leave open. When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layup for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Out to the right wing. Here's Bosch. Launches it. The shot's good from Yao.
Impressive decision-making there. He could have tried to score, but makes the right decision and hits the open shooter.
It's stolen by Banchero. Pass to Knipple. Out of bounds. Louisville takes possession.
Louisville ball. Substitution for Toronto. Number 23, Michael Jordan.
1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Gilmore. Oh, man! Boom, he jams it straight down.
Finishing things off there with a dunk. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Louisville. They trail by 7. Took him no time at all on that one. Butler's got a couple of threes now in the first for Louisville. Here's Knipple. And Knipple slams it in.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Now, here's under the Gilmore. And there's the call on Bosch. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Checking in for
Here's
Toronto.
Butler. 6-point game. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And Weber throws it down.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint. Easily rising up to take that one.
Louisville, no good that time either. Here's Wembanyama. Out to the right wing. And he overshot that one, missing.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Personal foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Toronto ahead, up by 11. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Toronto.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in scoring opportunities.
Pass to SGA. And stolen by Wembanyama.
Perfect timing. Gets into the passing lane, and then he's off the other way.
SGA on the wing. Oh, trying for it. No good on the triple. Toronto leading by 11. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession of the ball.
Substitution for Toronto. Number 11, Yao Ming.
And so here's Toronto. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Pass to SGA. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, the growth we've seen from SGA over the years has really been incredible, and it's a testament to that work ethic. He puts in the time every offseason to add something.
Out of bounds as Louisville keeps possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Louisville trails by 13. And here's Jordan outside.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
The kick out to Bosh. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Bounce pass from Olajuwon. SGA on the wing. DeRozan for 3. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
2 minutes remaining.
Now, Jordan.
2 minutes.
After Paolo Banchero misses from long range. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Gilgeous-Alexander slams it down.
Oh, man, and the defense now sees SGA taking flight. It's just too much.
This is his first free throw of the game. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And he's good on the first of 3.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
And he nails the 3rd. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Louisville. 17-point game. Pass to Yao. Wembanyama up top. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
wasted no time on that one. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
And DeRozan is selective when it comes to taking threes, but they're looking confident from the corner.
Now, SGA. Following the three-point attempt by Michael Jordan. Pass to Banchero. Launches a three. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Here's Wembanyama. Connects from three-point range. Yao's got 6.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Shot game clock separated by 5. And they'll get another chance. Back to Wembanyama. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Nice possession, working it for a great look.
Here's SGA.
SGA left no doubt on that one. Throws it down.
Jordan on the attack.
Michael Jordan.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
That's the end of the second
So
quarter.
we've reached the end of the first half of play. Raptors lead by 14. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
The rotations right now are just not good enough. That's going to be a problem defensively all night.
And so it's Louisville with it. They trail by 14. Takes a step back. It's stolen by Banchero. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. For Toronto, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Chris Bosh at the line for 1.
The Raptors making a switch here.
Number 23, Michael Jordan.
Banchero outside. And here's Jordan outside. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. Jordan's got 8.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
And here's Jordan outside. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Oh, give him credit for spotting the open shooter. That's just great court awareness.
Here's and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, and right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And he tries again. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Now, here's Adebayo. Still without a basket. 3 on the clock. Three-pointer, Butler. Rebound by the Raptors. The three from Bosch. Traps in the tray.
And Bosch proving he has the range. The D has to take him seriously from outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Toronto leading by 20. Banchero right side. To the paint. Bosch. And then Bosch with the jam.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Free throw good. Bosch. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Out left to the wing. And Adebayo sends it back.
Adebayo with a tremendous wingspan right there, showing you what a lockdown defender looks like.
Screen by Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, I call that a sturdy screen. Rolls to the rim and gets rewarded.
Here's Banchero. Pass to Knippel. The three-pointer is right on target. Knippel's got 12.
So lethal off the catch. Knippel is good at just finding space and then timing it quickly.
Here's Banchero. He's got 5. Yao goes in. And Yao slams it in.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. 2 loud points for Bam.
Takes it inside. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly. And you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Here's Banchero. Goes up again. And the rebound goes to Louisville. And here's Jordan outside. No good on that one. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Raptors.
That one misses for Bosch.
1 check. Into the lineup for the Raptors. Victor Wembanyama. Michael Jordan.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Raptors out in front, just dominating this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Raptors leading by 21. Knippel with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous Alexander. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Toronto. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Weber. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stage.
Oh, that was amazing! Oh, my goodness!
Michael Jordan.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Pass to Yao. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Olajuwon outside. And it goes down 2 points. Olajuwon got his first basket. And it's the Raptors' ball. Outside for Wembanyama. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
And again, Toronto no luck. Louisville passing it around. Good on the triple.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's SGA. The 15-footer. And again, Toronto no luck.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
And the jam by DeRozan.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. It's good.
And that's Shea's favorite spot on the floor. His mid-range game is automatic.
Outside, Olajuwon. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Olajuwon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
Rejected by Banchero. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. DeRozan in the corner. A free ball. Rebound by the Raptors.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Weber hits the bucket.
And while the arc isn't a focus of Weber's game, he is more than able to knock those down when given a chance.
Anthony Edwards.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Was shot by Jordan, no good. And Olajuwon has got the ball here for the Raptors. Out of bounds. Rule takes possession.
Checking in for Toronto, number 32, Blake Griffin.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for Toronto, Zach Edey.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. On his way for DeRozan for two. And he nails the jumper.
Boy, DeRozan, he is on it right now and has
The
been
ball goes
all
to
night.
Toronto. Into the lineup for the Raptors, number 1, Victor Wembanyama.
Toronto with the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Jordan with the bucket.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
Here's Banchero for three. Sinks the triple. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.